Hey everyone, Kevin here. I have some breaking news regarding the very first Republican proposal for new stimulus pay. This is huge because it's not, as Mitch McConnell will put it, another fringe proposal from House Democrats. Remember, in order for us to get a bill put into law, it has to go through the Senate, the House, and then be signed by the president. Well, the House is controlled by Democrats, and the Senate is controlled by Republicans, and the presidency is obviously a Republican presidency. So we're probably going to see the next stimulus package be very heavily influenced by Republicans, and the Democratic proposals might not stand much of a chance, certainly not without a lot of revision from Republicans. Well, now it's official. We have breaking news. Mitt Romney, a senator, has introduced the first Republican stimulus pay proposal for CARES Act number 2, aka Phase 4 stimulus, which we expect to be discussed on next week. Here we go. The proposal is the Patriot Pay plan. Frontline workers who earn less than $90,000 will be eligible for this. And a frontline worker is anybody like a grocery store clerk, somebody working in hospitals, food distributors. This is huge if you do things like Instacart potentially. Food distributors, processors, health manufacturers, and this says including but not limited to. So obviously we can imagine this is going to include police, fire, and other essential frontline workers. Now, if you make less than $90,000, you will be eligible for what they're calling a 4X bonus. And this is up to $12 bonus per hour in the months of May, June, and July. This has a very high likelihood, in my opinion, of happening. I'm gonna keep going with how these details work in terms of the boost, but I just wanna remind you, yesterday I said, look, Donald Trump might not be interested in another direct stimulus check coming, but I did say in yesterday's video that I think he's probably gonna be a big proponent. He's gonna be really excited about something that motivates us to go back to work. We don't wanna hear that because the unemployment pay is really good right now, but I'm expecting this is gonna be the most realistic direction, is something that actually says, look, if you go to work, you'll make more money than you did before. That's gonna get this economic engine going again. This is good. I mean, look, there's nothing like $2,000 a month as a free bonus, right? But let's just keep going with this proposal right now. So it's a 4X temporary boost. Again, it's if you make less than $90K a year and you work May, June, and July. You have to work at least 100 hours in each of those months. And here's how the boost is going to work. If you make $10 an hour, you would receive a bonus of up to $12, which means with Patriot Pay, instead of making $10 an hour, you would make $22 an hour as a grocery store clerk. Now here's an example as to how this bonus would work. If you make that $10 an hour, and now you're gonna get boosted to $22 an hour, your boss is responsible for paying $3 of that, or 25%. The government will step in and pay the other 75%, aka the other $9. So you make $10, your boss says, hey, I'll pay you $3 more to come to work. The government's gonna give you another $9 on top of that. So you go from $10 an hour to $22 an hour. Again, this is the temporary Patriot Pay boost for May, June, July. Again, you'd have to work 100 hours per month. It does say that the maximum credit would work out to a maximum bonus of about $1,920 per month as a total bonus. So you can't receive more than $1,920 as a bonus. So obviously the higher your pay is, if you're a cop or firefighter or nurse making $30, $40, $50 an hour, obviously you're going to be limited, but there is still an eligibility here for you to get a bonus. Now, quick math, if you take $1,920 and you divide it by 40 hours a week and you divide it by 4 weeks in a month, that works out to getting a maximum bonus, essentially, of $12 per hour. Okay, that's pretty good. That's a pretty nice bonus for Patriot Pay, and this is a good first volley that we've seen from Republicans. This is definitely a sign that we should expect to see future stimulus in Phase 4 be tied to going back to work, which I had sort of alluded alluded to yesterday because I was reading between the lines going, I think they're gonna tie this to going back to work. And so far, the first proposal we have is exactly that. Now, stay tuned. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot more coming out about future stimulus, especially more proposals from Republicans. The Republicans are the ones we want to pay attention to. So make sure, do me a favor, press subscribe. And I'm talking to you. I know I'm talking to you because according to my YouTube analytics, only 27% of y'all have actually pressed the little subscribe button. And apparently YouTube is telling me that's because I'm appealing to a slightly older audience that is less 18-year-olds and more like 25, 30, 35, 40, 50-year-olds. And less of you appear to be inclined to press the subscribe button. So press the little red button, make it gray. It makes me feel really good. And if you feel very generous, you could donate to the fundraiser. You could join me in my programs linked below. You know where the links are. You could get your 2 free stocks with Webull, and you could get your quote for life insurance. Those are if you're feeling generous, but bare minimum, I want to see y'all subscribe so we could be friends for a while. Thanks so much for watching, folks. Congratulations on our first Republican proposal. Let's see how this all develops. Next week's gonna be fun. Enjoy your weekend.